أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Brothers and sisters of ICM, this is Dr. Awais. I am here today to present you the annual activities report and the budget in the capacity of ICM treasurer, and I'm representing the ICM board here as well. So let's get started. This presentation and report is going to be about 15 to 20 minutes long, and we will go over different activities that ICM has done during this past year. And also, we'll be doing a presentation on the budget, inshallah. So let's get started. Before we get started, our annual fundraiser is on Saturday, March 8th, and I would request all of you to please attend the annual fundraiser. This is the only time when we actually raise funds for our masjid, and the funds raised during this fundraiser are generally enough to take care of all the expenses that we do for the masjid, and I'll go over those details of where the masjid money goes to. So please stay tuned during this whole presentation. So before we start on the activities report, let's go about a little bit on the history of ICM. ICM was started in 2007 in a small office, and it was started by a few members here who are still the founding members of ICM. They actually went on and bought a church on Vineville Avenue in 2009. This is a picture of that church. It's still on Vineville Avenue. We kept on growing and growing and required a lot of space. So we moved to the current location in 2017, and Alhamdulillah, we continue to grow as a vibrant community. And since COVID, our growth has been really multiplying it in huge numbers. So our community continues to grow in Macon and surrounding areas. And Alhamdulillah, all praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for blessing us with this wonderful facility and wonderful community. Coming straight to activities in ICM, if you already know or if you don't know, we have daily activities with 5 daily prayers, his classes, Quran classes, which continue through from Monday through Thursday, hadith reading after Isha prayers, family counseling, of course, a prior appointment is required, and then we do also provide nikah services as well as prisoner visitation. At times, we have also provided funeral services for people who need those services, although those are not continuously established services here at ICM. Our weekend activities include on Friday, of course, there is the Friday sermon. There's a monthly community dinner every month. Usually on Sundays, we have the Sunday school from pre-K to grade 10 students. This year, 68 students have been registered in the Sunday school, and they continue to attend. Volunteer services, including the cleaning the masjid and restocking the supplies, keep on happening during the weekend times. Yearly activities include quiz competition, international day, visit a mosque day, Hajj workshop, Ramadan conference, Quran completion, graduations, which we saw recently, and I'll show pictures of all those in the next few slides. The annual picnic, Taraweeh prayer in Ramadan, and the Youth Sira conference, Youth Qiyamul Layl in Ramadan, and then Youth Jummah Khutbah, as well as the Shabab cricket tournament. Some pictures of all the major or most of the major activities and achievements that we have done in the past year. ICM celebrated our Eid at Urban Air. We actually were able to book Urban Air just for us, just for the Muslims, and it was a beautiful environment when we were all attending there. The kids had a lot of fun. They give you discounted tickets, and the kids have a lot of fun during all that time. Generally, all the food that is also provided at Urban Air gets finished by the time our event is finished. This is a picture of the Eid breakfast. We have been doing Eid breakfast at the Emerson Park for past few years, and Alhamdulillah, in the beginning of it, it was starting as 200 people, then 300. Last year, I think we had 600 people coming from all around Macon and the surrounding communities. You can see a few pictures as well. This was supposed to be a video, but it is not playing as much on Zoom, so we will continue moving forward. The Hajj workshop happened in May, in which we train and give guidelines to the people in the community who are going for Hajj, as well as when they return back, we welcome them as well. During summers, this time we actually had a few more activities than our usual activities. We went over the tafsir of Surah Yasin. We were doing it every Friday after Maghrib prayers. Quite a few people used to come and they would love to attend this session. In fact, some of the youth also attended these sessions. We actually now organize this community immigration forum with the help of one of our community members, Sister Shazia, and they help us with all the questions that our community may have with regards to immigration issue. It's again online/Zoom session. Another big event, signature event for ICM is the Sunday school graduation. These are a few of his pictures. You can see all the kids who attended Sunday school the previous year. Of course, they were given first, second, third prize as well as participation and all of that. You can see all of the kids are really nice. The main thing that we have here at ICM is to groom our kids to have their connection to the masjid, so that, when they grow up, they know what masjid is, what a community center is, what Muslim uh, activities are, what Muslim youth should be doing while they're here. This is a spelling mistake right here on Sunday school graduation. These are a few more pictures. As you can see, all the teachers, all the kids, as well as the organizers of the Sunday school here. Um, we have been doing this youth Jummah khutbah as well during summer times. Basically, this program is to groom our youth who will be going, outside to colleges, to high schools. When they are there, if they get a chance, they can actually conduct a Jummah khutbah there and do their prayers as well. So actually, a lot of our community members who cannot attend the regular prayer time, they actually come at 3 p.m. to do the second Jummah at times. And when this finished, one of the community members even asked me why aren't we continuing, and I told them that the youth are back to school. So inshallah, this is growing up as well, and they will also continue to be groomed for Jummah khutbahs, and inshallah they will continue to do the same once they go out of our communities to their schools, colleges as well. We did continue summer activities for our part-time Hifz program kids as well. Of course, there were Qaida and Azra classes, there was Tajweed course, and then we also had some outdoor activities and some prizes for them so that if they are putting in extra time and effort during summer, they can and they should, and they get a little stimulation from or encouragement with those prizes. So, Best Memorizer of the Day award was there as well. And the kids, generally take that challenge and continue to do their efforts for Quran memorization during summer as well. Similarly, Tajweed course, this was another course that we did during the months of summer at ICM. It was every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eid al-Adha, of course, was on 23rd of June. We had a small get together with some of the community members, and all families were invited at that time as well. This is again a session that we did for parents' role in upbringing of children. Of course, we are trying our best to educate our kids as well as our parents as to how to raise our kids in this country as well as in the communities that we live in, so that they could be a positive change, they could be a positive leader in our communities. We actually also started the summer challenge for Fajr and Isha prayers, at which the kids were, again, this was an encouragement for them to come attend the Isha prayer as well as the Fajr prayer. And some of the kids did attend those, and they were able to get the grand and super grand prize as well for being consistent on those Fajr and Isha prayers. Of course, this was another session that we did for Learn 40,000 Words of Quran in 20 hours. This was a small program that we did during the summer as well. Some more events, and these include, we resumed our ICM monthly community dinner in July as well. This was our Hujjaj Welcome Back dinner. It had talks about effects of excessive screen time by Dr. Alvina Qureshi. Of course, we were doing the charity fundraiser for and Palestine as well. This is another signature event, the Youth Sierra Conference. This year, it was attended by three communities. So ICM, ICMG, and the Masjid from Albany, they all came. Kids had different competition, including calligraphy, speech competition, Qiraat competition, nasheed competition, and Alhamdulillah, it was a very good event, as well as a good gesture, as well as, teaching our kids the love of our prophet, and how to discuss different things that we do, and we should be following from our seerah as well. These are some more pictures of the Youth Sierra Conference. You can see the prize winners. We actually had Imam Abdullah visiting from Alabama as our chief guest, who was our chief judge as well, and some of the judges were from Albany community. More pictures of the conference, of the Youth Sierra Conference. This is our third ICM Shabab cricket tournament. Three teams played cricket on that one day, and it was attended by some families, kids. It was a fun-filled evening. So we hope to continue the same cricket tournament for the next few years as well. Hopefully, we will continue our fitness as well. Um, all right, coming to the International Day, again, another signature event for ICM. This year, we actually had almost 1,000 people attend, Muslims, non-Muslims, community members, communities from around as well. And it was very well attended. It was also attended by some of our school principals, as well as, of course, our usual attendee as Sheriff David Davis as well. So, really love the environment when it happens during the International Day, and every year we continue to grow. A few more pictures of International Day. A lot of food options were there, including Pakistani, Indians, Chinese, Indonesian, Mexican, all different types of halal food. So this is a wonderful opportunity for people to come and attend, and of course enjoy the food, as well as great company that we have here at ICM. These are a few nonprofit organizations that actually attended the event as well. This is one of the pictures. This was the front gate on that day. We also had a poetry for a cause. It was an Urdu poetry Urdu poetry session, if you want to call it. It was for raising funds for Pakistan Children Relief. There was one of the organizations that came. They brought, very renowned poets and public speakers, and it was a nice event as well. We actually had our annual volunteer recognition as community member recognition dinner as well in October. This usually follows after the International Day. There's a few pictures of this event. You can see very senior members, the founding members of ICM. They sat down and told the story of ICM and how it evolved, and how we are here after so many years, and how much we have grown. We also participated in the Back to School supply drive. We were able to supply 50 students with school supplies that they needed for this year. It was also a good event, and students really liked the gesture from ICM. A few more pictures of the same event. We also conducted Umrah workshops when Imam Atif took the community on Umrah with him, and it was also a very nice activity. This is actually the second time we did the Umrah workshops. Now, the Umrah workshops continue happening, but this is the second time the community went with Imam Atif on Umrah, actually. And this is a few pictures of the different competitions that our youth continue to participate. So, of course, our youth participates here, and then they are groomed, and then they go out and actually prove that they are usually that they're very good at doing things what they do here. So their grooming here is good, and their training here is good. So congratulations to Imam Atif for all of these success of these students. So in almost every category, we won prizes, and even people in ICNA in Atlanta know that the students from Macon are very competitive, and they end up getting all these prizes as well. So really nice things. This is another picture in which our students participated in the ICNA Mass Convention, and you can see all those shields that they were able to win during those competitions as well. This is when we had ICM picnic, and that was and the Smoky Clover Drive, which is our central park in Macon. Again, nice activities, food and fun and good company for our people in ICM as well as the members of ICM. Another session in which we, right before the election, this was a few of our community leaders who attended via Zoom, and they gave and answered, they gave advice as well as answered questions that our community had right before the election. Of course, this was important to know why Muslim votes matter and what we can do with the power of our votes. This year, actually, we organized our Sunday school and named it for the first time. So it's now named as Darul Ilm, and consequently, ICM's part-time Hifz program has also been named as ICM Darul Ilm. We have the Qaida and Nazira classes as well as the Hifz program. This year, mashallah, this program has grown so much in the past 3 years that we actually have started to take a small fees, which is nothing compared to what the kids are learning. Is this fees is basically to make sure that the kids take it seriously and they attend the classes regularly as well, because a lot of times when it is for free, it's not much seriousness attached to it, and the kids don't come to attend those classes. And we have to designate significant amount of effort and time and resources towards this classes. So that's why we added the money part to it. Of course, it is just a nominal fee, and if someone is not able to attend or not able to pay the fees, we actually sponsor those kids classes at the ICM Academy, and that sponsored donation is coming from the money that you guys give to ICM. So please continue to donate. Your money will be used for the best purposes at ICM. These are a few pictures of the ICM HIFZ classes program. Alhamdulillah, we have our own graduates from the HIFZ program. So this is a picture of the four Huffaz that our own program, our own community has. Of course, Ali was not from our own academy, but of course he has grown up here as well. But Muhammad, Shahir, and Dihya Basi, they are all, just graduates of our own HIFZ program. So really proud of these kids. And of course, two of these kids are leading Taraweeh these days in Ramadan. Right before Ramadan, we had the Ramadan conference. Again, this was an event to prime our community for Ramadan. And again, it has participation from all three communities, that is ICM, ICMG, as well as the Albany community. This year, actually, also some people came from Columbus as well. This Ramadan conference was followed by an information session regarding Trump's executive orders and our rights. So it was also very well attended as well. These are activities during Ramadan. Of course, the Dora Quran is going on. There is volunteer activities during Ramadan. There's Youth Qiyamul Layl. There is Khatmul Quran happening. And then, of course, the Eid prayer will be happening as well. Coming to projects completed in February 24 and 20, from February 24 and 25, you may have seen we have the ceiling lights have been replaced in the gym area. Of course, anything you do in this big of a facility, it costs a lot of money. But Alhamdulillah, we were able to negotiate good prices, discounts from people that supply, and we were able to buy them at wholesale prices. And now you can see the gym looks really beautiful with these with lights as well. You can see more changes. We actually got the whole gym painted earlier this year, and then we got the lightings that is outside all fixed as well. You can see the ICM really looks beautiful when all these lights are on. And of course, this is a security feature as well. When there's lights on, it kind of tells people that there are people around and they do not try to come over this place. This is another project that we just completed right before Ramadan. We had our prayer areas as well as all the classroom. Basically, the whole masjid was repainted. You can see the change of color and the mihrabs here as well, from green to brown. Looks beautiful at this time, and we will hopefully continue to preserve the color and the shine of the new paint as well. Some more pictures. Where will your money be spent? This is not the first time we're doing this, but um, you know, This is a huge facility. Of course, anything that you do in this facility comes at a cost. So, the electricity bill generally runs around 2,000, $2,200 dollars per month. The trash management is, even trash management has gone up in price. So, we used to have 200, 250 for trash management. Now we have to pay 350. Of course, during Ramadan, this goes higher when we have the extra trash there. The housekeeping guys are continuing to go there. They work really hard and are available at all the times to help our masjid to keep it clean. And Alhamdulillah, we have so many Google reviews that say that this masjid is a very clean facility. And I hope and pray that these housekeepers stay here and they continue to maintain the masjid the way they have been able to. The phone and internet is one of the expenses, the social activities, masjid maintenance, of course, here and there, all the maintenance work, the yard work is there as well. Of course, his program sponsorship is there, the youth program there is there, renovations continue to happen. So all these things, are continuing, and of course, each and everything that is happening here continues to grow, as well as, of course, requires the money, and that money comes from all your donations that you give during the fundraiser. So please contribute as much as you can during the fundraiser so that all these services and activities continue to happen during at the masjid. One big thing that I really want to announce this time is today is actually Tuesday, and I'm announcing that this, but I'm hoping that we have ordered this service. This is basically a screen signage player that we have bought. It is a one and it's it all in one masjid management system. We will hopefully be able to manage our donations from the same software slash management company as well. So I'm really excited that we should be able to do this right before this fundraiser. Hopefully, if I get my signage players by Thursday. I'm hoping that we should be able to put it on Friday, and you should be able to see how beautiful it looks. I am really excited for this. This is also, of course, one big step for ICM to become more and more organized. And have more technology at our masjid and continue to consolidate our expenses as well. The total budget for this year is 210,000. If you notice, last year's budget was actually 230,000 when we actually added some of the extra expenses. This year we've just cut it down to the usual expenses that we will be incurring, and we will continue. And if we have any other major expense, of course, we will come back to you guys asking for more money. Hopefully, with some of the savings that we have done in the past, we don't have to collect for smaller expenses or even medium-sized expenses. But of course, for large expenses, we will definitely get back with you guys. Please donate generously. Charity does not decrease wealth, and I'm yet to find out if charity does any difference in your accounts as well accounts. So please can donate generously, and I will be seeing you on the annual fundraiser day. These are different ways to give. You can pay us via check, cash, credit, auto debit, or credit cards. Donate via Zelle, donate via PayPal, on the go via Feeling Blessed app. And of course, once we get this donation system, we might be able to add one more option, as well as consolidate how we are running different things. And I forgot to add the Cash App thing is here as well. So we also have a Cash App that you can use to donate to the masjid. Another reminder, our annual fundraiser is on Saturday, March 8th. Please join us at 8 p.m. at ICM. Of course, uh, it will be followed by Taraweeh, and it will have the dinner as well right before the fundraiser. So a humble request for all of you to attend in the maximum numbers, as well as donate the max you can. If you want to pre-pledge, you can contact me or Imam Atif, and we will add your pledge there. Of course, if you want to keep it anonymous, we will keep it anonymous. Thank you for listening to this presentation. Jazakallahu khair. Inshallah, I'll see you guys on Saturday, March 8th.